Hey there guys, what's going on? So, it's currently Friday afternoon at about 6:01 p.m. as of this shooting, and I wanted to make a video here as sort of a placeholder for some things that didn't really get to come up this week, some things that I ended up moving around, and something else, a project type of thing that I want to sort of plug here and get to mention for you guys, so you can go and check out another side of what I'm doing creatively that I want to push forward and push together with this whole YouTube enterprise. Basically, for this week, I was going to do more about the Strand of Oaks record. If you saw not too long ago here on my channel, I posted a review that's doing pretty well here for my thoughts on that album. And I was really impressed with it, so of course I wanted to get the vinyl version and do an unboxing on here and do some extra songs to go along with the unboxing video and do some stuff like that. Worked with, got a copy from my friends out at Vinyl Loop at www.vinylloop.com. Bunch of great stuff like that, but the downside to that was that record, the shipping of those records and such ended up being delayed. So unfortunately everybody's getting theirs after, if you ordered from Secretly Canadian, Dead Oceans, that whole, their whole association there. They are coming in a little bit later. So unfortunately those videos didn't get to kind of go in the middle of the week. So that didn't end up getting to be part of the mix, but that will end up being on my channel probably around Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So keep it here for more Strand of Oaks coverage. That'll actually be something I mention again in a moment with this particular project that I'm working on that I want to talk about, because while if you did watch the video review, the YouTube video review that I did for that new album for Heal and all that, there's actually a reimagined version of that review that I'm currently working on for something that I'm going to mention in a moment. So that was that. That ended up getting wiped out of the schedule this week. It makes me actually all the more fortunate that we were able to lead off the week with the very interesting, sort of excellent, but more interesting than excellent, I suppose, videos for the Tweety side project, the single, I guess you'd say, for Diamond Light Part 1 and Part 2, for Suki Ray, due out in September. So I'm glad those were able to feature and kind of lead things off to get the ball rolling here on my channel for this week. Otherwise, there is one particular video that will either be up with this one today, depending on how the scheduling goes, because I'm kind of running out of time here at the end of the day, or it will end up being up next week. It was a subscriber request or viewer request. I'm not sure if this person subscribed to me or not. You should be, of course, obviously. But a request that I got to talk about was some vinyl stuff. So if that's up along with this one, definitely go and check it out, because one way or another it will be the next thing that goes up. This should be the first thing, and that'll be kind of a nice thing of sorts, because while I'm not exactly an expert, I do share some vinyl knowledge, what gear knowledge I do possess, which is about this much, but if I have anything, I'm very willing to share it. So definitely go check that out whenever that's up. If anybody has any ideas in regards to any records coming out for the end of this month, beginning of July, definitely feel free to shoot me, a message or a comment or anything like that. Something to cover here on my channel, because it's looking a little bit, the cupboard is a little bit bare right now. I definitely have some things that will go up next week no matter what, but at the same time I'm definitely looking for something new, something interesting that would interest people that I want to be able to put out coming up as we transfer and get over to July. But otherwise, that's about it for scheduling stuff that I can really think of off the top of my head right now. And the last thing that I want to mention here is actually a pretty cool little thing, because there's obviously, as if you followed me long enough here on YouTube, this channel has only existed for a little over 4 months now. It actually just passed the anniversary back on the 25th. But before then, I was on a channel called This Dog Ate My Vlogs, which you can go look up. It's still out there with all of its videos, like 300 plus videos. I did so many of them back in the day. Not that far back in the day. It was a very quick transition, but I've been at it since 2010. And, you know, video making and doing this kind of stuff has always been a big passion of mine, and something that, you know, I hope when, you know, you guys watch these videos, and when you take them in and you choose to watch me for, you know, 6, 8, 10, 12 longer amounts of minutes, you know, you are, you know, you're entertained to a moderate extent, and you know, get my excitement, or my, you know, just my interest in things really translates over to you, the viewer, you know, because that's what so much of this is about, and so much of what I want to, you know, bring to my videos and do with all that. It's something that I pride myself on. It's something that I think I'm very, very good at after quite a few years at doing this. But my biggest passion, and something that I feel like really where my skills are so good and really hit home, is with the writing aspect. And I'm glad when I get to flex those muscles here, but I don't always get to do that. Obviously, you know, being video instead of just writing stuff, that takes precedent. But now, in this past month or so, I would say, I'm finally starting to compartmentalize the writing aspect of my nature, and I'm really starting to focus it into a more serious and professional light. And I'm still going to be keeping this and going forward with that, and you'll be seeing lots of my little writing touches and things about stuff that I think all over the place. But as of a little bit ago, I've started to branch into, I used to do concert reviews on YouTube, for example. That is no longer the case. I've brought those out to a much better place, just solely through a writing project. But now I've started to basically put these things in a professional way off into a different format. So it's this, it's a WordPress blog, basically. I've done pieces before on Tumblr, of course, the Tumblr page that you can find me at, that is always linked to at the bottom of the screen here. All that stuff you can always find me at. But now I'm adding this WordPress blog. It's called onthebackedgeofthebeat.wordpress.com, which is a very funny little Justin Townes Earl reference that I managed to, I heard one day when I needed a name, and I thought, you know, that works perfectly, because, you know, I want to be in rhythm to the music, and reporters on the beat per se, you know, that's where you're going to find me, on the back edge of the beat. So in its corny way, it makes a lot of sense for a name. So that is the name that I've picked for my little blog setup. I will, of course, link to it down there. I'll just keep making this motion, all things down there. But I'm really excited about it. There are only a few pieces up there so far. I just have gotten started with a few live show reviews, a piece on a local band. I've got a local music scene piece about to go up. I've got a revamped version of the Strand of Oaks video review that I did here on my YouTube page about to go up, with some new content, some new thoughts, some reevaluation stuff there. So it's a slow-going process, but I'm adding to it, and it would definitely mean a lot to me if you guys would go and check that out, of course. And it's, more than anything, this is just like a two-pronged effort on my part to really bring out this, like, freelancer music journalist side that really is just such a passion of mine, and something that, while I already feel I'm so good at it and so geared towards it, every little bit is just something more that it helps, you know, it helps hone my game. It helps get me better and better. And I really, in the future now, I really want to be able to just focus on putting really nice, professional-looking pieces up on this blog, and then at the same time being able to go up and make YouTube videos on vinyl, do music reviews here, do reviews of other stuff, just be able to do what I do here, and hopefully just grow both things exponentially. So that's it for this little scheduling slash announcement slash I have a new project, go and check it out, me, it's awesome, fireworks, etc., etc. Video. I hope you guys enjoyed at least catching up a little bit here on this Friday afternoon, what will be late Friday night, I'm sure, by the time this is up. There will be lots more stuff to come next week. Keep on subscribing, keep on viewing, comments, all that stuff is just so much appreciated. This reboot of this channel could not be more in line with the great things that I was really hoping for and really, in a way, expecting, but hoping for more than anything. And I'm just really glad that it's turning out the way that, slowly but surely, I was envisioning. So thank you guys for all that stuff. Thank you so much. Again, go check out the little blog thing with its few pieces. There'll be more pieces up on there very shortly. And just keep it here for more stuff real soon.